So because I've been just kind of like heads down doing other stuff, I've I've been in this space the last few weeks, really few months, but really hyped up the last few weeks of not feeling like I have the mental capacity to commit to much, especially like a new game or like TV show. Like I still haven't watched The Bear. I still haven't watched
I
uh
haven't either. Yeah.
new season of Poker Face. I feel like there's another thing that we watched that we just haven't watched. I feel like I just haven't been able to wrap my head around doing any of that to the point of like I also just haven't been playing much. I've played a little bit of stuff, but like I feel I don't have the time to like commit to a new thing or go back to something that I need to like kind of refresh my brain a little bit on. So I've kind of just been in a weird state. I just haven't had time either. But in that, I'm like, I need like things to watch while I work out and fall asleep. So aside from just like the regulars like Brooklyn Nine-Nine or whatever, Arrested Development, whatever finds its way into my just repeat background watching, there have been a few random movies that I've popped in, but most recently, I watched between yesterday and today while working out, uh, is Rush Hour. And
So good.
aside from some jokes that just obviously don't age well, it's still a really fucking good movie. Like it's like good action. Like it's just it's funny when it's not being offensive. It through today's lens. I mean, it was offensive then too. It's just different time. Whatever. Um, so I started watching the second one right after. I haven't finished that one yet, but
Is there 2 or 3?
there's 3. I don't remember if I ever saw the third one.
I think the third one's actually really good, if I
But
remember correctly.
the
I
first
know I
one,
saw the third one.
it came out in 2007, so we may have seen it in theaters, like in high school. I don't know if we did or not.
I 100% remember going to see that movie in theaters and like bringing a fucking a submarine sandwich I bought from a grocery store into the theater with me.
I mean, that's like normal for you though to like bring a goodie,
Yeah, a full blown sub.
I mean,
Not
a sub is aggressive, but like you got pocket burgers for fucking Fantastic Four.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, that's just you're just a smart man. But yeah, I don't know. Rush Hour it was a good time. It made me. I didn't actually look yet, but outside of Rush Hour, Fifth Element, Silver Linings Playbook, like what's like Chris Tucker like? Did he do much else? Oh, Friday, obviously Friday.
Friday.
Yeah,
He was
Money
in the air.
Talks. I love Money Talks
Friday
with Charlie Sheen.
Friday predates Rush Hour, right? Or no? Same time?
Oh, yeah. That was his first
Friday
big
was, like,
role, I think.
Fry was like early 90s, like 95 maybe, 94.
Wait, there's a Rush Hour 4? I definitely didn't watch that.
No, I don't think there is. I think it's in talks, though, to make it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's literally, when I Googled Chris Tucker, it popped up. There's a trailer for it. Is this not a real trailer? Oh, maybe not.
Probably not.
I remember at the
I think
so
it is fake.
you watched all of the first Rush Hour again, right?
Yeah.
And they did the bloopers at the end?
Yes.
Okay. I remember in the third one they did the same bloopers thing, and whatever character dies and Chris Tucker goes, "Oh, he ain't gonna be in Rush Hour 4." That was his.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Well, I looked it
He's
up.
in Jackie Brown too.
I looked it up. These movies did. I'm assuming these are good box offices. Like Rush Hour 1.
Yeah, they did well.
Rush Hour 1 had a budget of $33 million, and worldwide took in a little over 244. I feel like that's huge
that's great.
for an action comedy, right? In 1998.
Well, yeah.
Rush
Look, if
Hour
a movie
2...
has if the movie goes on to have 3 films in the series, at least the first one was a hit. I will say that. If you get 3, at least the first one was a hit. The second one's probably
Dom's got
a
some
modest
opinions
hit.
on that. Like Dom is not agreeing.
I feel like it's probably like a hit maybe, but like dollar wise, like I don't know that it necessarily has to like do a boatload to get like multiple sequels.
Yeah, I just mean
I don't have a
to be
great
hit.
example of that, but
yeah, I think the first one just needs to be a hit.
It needs to be like culturally like relevant, I guess.
Yeah, because then it will clamor for a sequel, and then the sequel can be hit or miss. I think they will still.
And then the studio will be like, "Well, we just need to do it again." Like,
yeah,
we'll get it right the next time.
We'll get it right there next time. So like that's how you end up with like a Godfather 3 or something, you know?
Okay.
Well, that was.
Well,
I have no business taking digs at Godfather 3. I didn't watch it.
well,
You're like, yeah, I've never seen it.
at least in the case of Rush Hour 2, again, I don't know like how critics felt about these films, but Rush Hour 2 had a slightly higher budget, 90 million, but it also took in more worldwide, 347. And then the fall off comes with 3. 3 is a budget of 140, takes in 258. So still, I think good, but like obviously not as better as the other two.
There is a fall off.
Rush Hour. Just curious what the Rotten Tomatoes is on this. 61.79. Okay.
I was gonna say 70s.
It's a huge 3 is a huge drop off.
Any quick guesses on 2?
Honestly, I'm kind of surprised the audience score was as low as it was for the first one. So
Yeah, same.
I'm not sure where
I would say
put...
low to mid 80s.
Both sides.
Yeah, I would
for audience. I don't know
Critics
how
gonna be
critics
tough
feel
on
about
this,
the Rush
yeah.
Hour movies. Yeah.
So Rush Hour 2 critic is 50, audience
Yeah.
is 74. And then Rush Hour 3, any guesses people want to toss out?
I would imagine lower than those first couple numbers. So
I'd say
if
like
there's
17.
still, yeah,
What'd you say, Todd?
I'll say
17.
Okay, well,
Ish,
Todd
18.
looked it up. So it's a 17 critic, 63.
I saw that and I was like
audience.
really surprised.
Well, I mean, what I will say
Comedy
about,
movies never got good reviews back then, though. Like even good comedies that are still like looked at, like if you look back at like all the classics, they all had horrible reviews.
Listen, I will also just say this though, as someone who tonight, while working out, finished the first movie, and then because I was like, 3 of these are on Netflix, I'll click the next one and just start watching it while I'm down here, like doing other shit, and still enjoying myself. Still has the same outdated problems as the first one, but it's also a lot of the same joke, just reversed. Because the beginning of the movie, they're in
they're
China.
in China.
So yeah, like it's a lot of the same, like what James Carter, I think, is the character's name.
Yeah,
Carter and Lee. What the jokes that Chris Tucker makes to Jackie Chan in the first one, they then just flip the jokes, which is fine. It's just like also, okay, all right, we have to do all of the same jokes. Can we move on?
In fairness, you did watch them back to back. There must have been like a time, like if you were someone that saw it in theaters, you might not have like revisited it and then you walked in to see.
Again, I don't hate the flip callback. Like the reversal callback is not bad, and they weren't bad. It was just like, okay, like I get it. You don't have to do all of them. Just like do one or two and like make the referential callback. Oh, it's funny because it's reversed. Okay, we don't have to keep fucking doing it. When I did like when he kills Juntao at the end of the first one. Spoiler.
Wipe yourself off, man.
Yeah, I like that he throws the same that's a classic. Whenever the bad guy says something to you and then you get to then reverse that later in the movie, that's always a classic. I love that.
It's like
anyways, Rush Hour. I don't know. Watch it, don't watch it. I don't care. I had a fun time. It is what it is. It's a comedy from '98. It does make me also, though, I've never watched all of Fifth Element. I probably should fix that. I've never seen all of it.
Probably.
I feel like I've only seen it on television, so I don't think I've ever seen it.
I was obsessed with that movie when in the I think I saw that movie like 3 or 4 times in the theaters. I was legit, and there's not even like a lot of action in that movie. It's mostly just like story beats and everything. But I was obsessed with that movie back in the day.
Yeah, I feel like I'm surprised we don't see more people dressed up as Chris Tucker's character from that movie. I mean, maybe they do.
I want to dress up as Ruby Rod for a long time. I don't know I'm going to find the costume, and I'm not going to make it. So it's just not going to happen.
Fair.
Even Lilu's an easy costume to pull off. I feel like I don't see many.
I do
Lilu.
feel like I see that's Mila Jovovich's character.
Yeah,
I feel like I do see that sometimes. Oh. Maybe not like a lot recently, but I definitely like they sell that ID card. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, multi-pass. Lilu multi-pass.
Yeah, I feel like I see versions of that pretty often. Who's the other character? Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis. Yeah. And Gary Oldman's the bad guy.
Gary Oldman's there. Yep.
Interesting. Welcome, everyone, to the Pass Control Podcast, a show where a couple of best friends talk about the latest in video games and nerd culture. Sometimes we have guests, sometimes we talk about Rush Hour too much. Either way, we have a new episode for you each and every week. As always, I'm your host, Brenden Groom, and joining me on this lovely Friday evening is the anime senpai himself, Mr. Michael Desir. Mike, how you doing tonight?
Yeah, you know, chilling.
Chilling. Also joining us tonight, of course, is the Fortnite father himself, or I guess the Roblox rock star, Todd Gary. I hated that. That felt bad coming out of my mouth. How you doing, Todd?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm a couple more days of vacation left, and it's over. I'm depressed.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You had like two week vacations in the last 2 months. Rounding us out, of course, is the Disney daddy himself, Mr. Dominic 40. Dom, how are you doing tonight? All right.
All right.
If you said something, we didn't hear you.
I said I'm doing.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. I had a baseball coach when I was younger that used to say, "How's doing?" That's what he used to always say.
Doing?
I don't know. I was hoping you were gonna say chilling. That's why when you didn't say anything, I was like, he definitely said something, but we didn't hear it. I want him to say chilling. We got a great show for you tonight. I feel like this is a long time in a while since we've had all of us here. It's been the summer of chaos trying to get everyone lined up. But you know, that's life. I don't know the words to that song. I'm not gonna sing it.
That's life.
That's it.
Funny.
You got 'em.
We got a great
Something.
show for you tonight. We're going to talk about Hollow Knight, Silksong, and who knows what else. We'll see where the conversation goes. But before we do that, a couple of quick housekeeping things. This episode of the Pass Control Podcast is sponsored by our good friends at Goodnight Fatty from the Salem, Massachusetts area of the North Shore, Massachusetts, on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday evening. You want yourself something hot, something sweet, something tasty, something fresh out of the oven. You can head on down to 1 Washington Square and get yourself a delicious fatty. And if you're unaware of what a fatty is, you can check them out on social media at Goodnight Fatty and at Good Morning Chubby and educate yourself on some tasty, tasty treats. I think they just extended their breakfast hours, Mike?
Yeah, I think they added breakfast hours for Friday and Saturday in the morning.
That's pretty huge. Pretty huge if you want a little chubby action early in the weekend. But let's just get right into it. I don't think we have much other housekeeping. I guess the only other housekeeping is the PTC Movie Club for this month is Friendship, which I've been sort of alluding to all month long, is that we are definitely not recording that episode when we would normally record it. So I'm just going to preemptively...
Which would have been today.
I'm going to preemptively say I would expect that episode maybe in 2 weeks. Just as a fair warning. If Dom, I believe, right? If Dom wants to give his movie pick, if he has that at the ready, we can do that now so people can get a head start.
Back?
I'm next.
Yeah, get it back
Friendship
to
is
back
yours?
because Friendship was
Oh, I
Friendship
thought
was his
Friendship
pick.
Todd's. Oh, is Todd next? Is that what I'm doing
Yeah.
wrong?
Yeah, I got my movie too. If you guys want me to give
Yeah,
it to you.
if you have it locked in, let's just lock it in. That way people...
It's a little movie
Weapons.
called Weapons.
Great.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not picking Weapons. It's so I have a long running list of movies that I wanted to
my
pick
God.
So this is actually one of my long running lists of movies that I picked because I have my comfort movies that I always want to pick. But we will be watching The Long Kiss Goodnight.
Okay. All right. That's... Okay. We were either recording the podcast or streaming last week. I don't remember where this conversation happened.
It was streaming, and it was not on the list.
Okay. We had a long conversation about how
Correct.
every time Todd has a list, it's always a different fucking list.
He said it's going to be one of these 4 movies,
Yes,
and it was not
and it was
one
not.
of those 4 movies.
And but when we talked last time we played Fortnite, this was one of the movies that I had on the list that I was like, you know what,
Last
I'm going to
week?
pick this one.
Absolutely not. Incorrect.
Yeah.
It's not one of the ones that you mentioned. at
Not
least.
last week.
When we were playing Fortnite, yes, it was.
You
yeah.
did... Mike, you...
We're
Oh,
not
you
gonna
know what?
I think so.
Okay, I'm gonna
I might
fucking
have-
scrub through
I'm not
that
gonna
script.
watch-
I
I'm
will
not gonna
scrub
watch
through it
that.
and find it.
Weapons was always a joke pick because I knew that I wasn't gonna make you watch that. But I didn't want to give away my pick during when we were talking. But I think I brought it up, but maybe I didn't. I can't remember.
I'm almost positive you did not. And
All right, so what's
think
The Long
in
Kiss
that
Goodnight about?
conversation, Dom and I both said that exact thing. Every time you have a list, it's always different movies, and you never
Dude.
bring them back, which is fine.
Dude,
You can do it if
it's
you
hard.
want. It's just
so
funny
hard.
to me. The Long
it's kinda-
Kiss Goodnight is it's Benicio del Toro and
Yep. How'd you know that?
Wink. I've seen this movie.
Yeah.
He has a gun, and he shoots people, and
So it's Sicario.
yeah, basically, it's the prequel.
Yeah.
Wait, is he actually in it?
No.
Oh. I just picked an actor.
That's why
the
you
main-
were like, "Oh no, I've seen this movie." I was like,
Yeah, right. The lead actress is someone that has not acted. Actually, might have acted a while, but Gina
Wait.
Davis is the lead actress.
Is it Robert Downey Jr.?
No, that's Kiss Kiss
wait.
Bang Bang. I think you're
Oh,
thinking
maybe
of.
that's what I was thinking of.
But Shane
think
Black did
Davis
write.
was
Shane
in-
Black did write The Long Kiss Goodnight, and he also directed Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. But
Okay, give me genre. Is it an action movie?
action comedy.
All right, I don't know. He's trying to
It's
kiss
more-
someone
it's-
with his
it's-
gun.
It's more comedy though, and like it has like this is like peak Samuel L. Jackson.
Okay. Yeah, I've never seen this. I'm excited. Cool. That'll be a good flick. So we'll watch that also in September. So you have a little bit of a, not really a head start, because this is just when you should know about this movie anyway. But there it is. Do we know if it's streaming somewhere? Have we looked at that?
Cool, let me check. I can
"It's
check right
not.
now.
It's rentable everywhere for $4. It looks like."
Okay. So, if you want to hear us chat about that, we'll chat about it some point at the end of December, early October. I don't know. Watch movies however you watch your movies out there and movie.
I was like going back and forth between this and True Lies, but I assume most people in here have seen True Lies already before.
Have any of you seen this movie besides Todd?
I don't
True
think
Lies,
I've seen
or-
all of Long Kiss Goodnight.
I've not seen The Long Kiss Goodnight.
Have you guys seen
probably
True Lies?
True Lies,
Yeah.
Yes.
but I probably saw it on television, like
Mhm.
basic television.
Yeah, season 1 of True Lies is the best. After that, it's fucking garbage.
Oh, downhill after that.
Oh, did you see? Who I saw something about a new season about True Detective, and it was
It's not going to be True Detective. It's Nick. It's the guy who wrote the first season. He's bringing him on for a new show.
oh, okay.
I heard they might bring his character back, but it wouldn't make any sense. They conclude everything in that season. It would just be
I
stupid.
couldn't
for them to
remember
bring-
what happened at the end of the season, but
Oh,
I
the
did
ending.
read
It's
something
like the
that
best part.
they were going to bring him. Yeah.
Yeah, the ending's like, yeah. The first episode is insane. I need Brenden to watch that show because I feel like
Just the first
he
season.
would love it. Just the first season, nothing else.
Yeah.
Just-
Listen, it's on
If
the
you-
list. It's pretty far down the list, if I'm being honest. Like,
honestly, it's like peak, like philosophical, like talking about life and death, and like it is. You're never going to see a better acting performance by Matthew McConaughey than that show. Like,
I'm sure that it's fantastic. I mean, I've heard nothing but
And
good things.
he should have beat out Bryan Cranston. Even though I love Breaking Bad, there's no way Bryan Cranston should have won Walter White over him. I don't know what season it was for, but like he was robbed completely.
I mean, as someone who's watched Breaking Bad, I don't know.
Love
about
it.
that.
It's like
I
one
mean,
of my favorite
I obviously haven't
shows,
watched
but-
the other show, but I don't think it's ridiculous that Bryan Cranston.
Once you
was in
see
the
his
conversation.
performance, you might agree with me. I think when you see his performance, it's that good.
It's one of the best seasons of television.
I believe
Yeah.
it.
First-
And that's what I've heard. A lot of it from Todd, but I've heard
Yeah.
it elsewhere too.
It like sucked so bad. Like I liked the idea that it was going to be like
An anthology or whatever.
an anthology, and I was like excited to see what they did with it. And then I watched the first couple episodes of the second season. I was like, this is not the first season. I just can't keep
No,
going.
100%. And like I actually kind of like
Who
season
were the
2
two
because
actors
Colin,
in season 2?
Was season 2 Vince Vaughn?
yeah, Vince Vaughn and Colin Farrell. Colin
Okay.
Farrell's so good in season 2 though, like so good. And
Listen,
Taylor Kiss is in it too, I think as well.
I think
Gambit.
I think Colin Farrell's one of the best actors alive right now, and
He's
I don't think
amazing.
he gets.
Oh, yeah,
I don't
he's
think
top
he
tier.
gets the respect he deserves. To be honest,
He's starting to. I think he's starting to. Like especially after Banshee. You never saw Banshee of. You need to watch that movie.
Todd,
Did you watch it?
Banshees of Inisherin?
Yeah.
I think we picked it for a movie pick. If we
You did?
didn't, I watched it because
I don't think we did.
Listen, that's my heritage.
I
I
didn't
can't
watch it.
I can't be not watching that.
Yeah.
I thought we did watch
Maybe-
it for a movie pick. Maybe not. I definitely watched
Maybe
it.
I picked it. I don't know. I was obsessed with that movie when it came out, so it's possible.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy it as much as I hoped I did, but I enjoyed it. Like I think I was expecting to enjoy it more. But I mean the cast and that's great. I forget what the other guy's name is.
I always forget his name.
Fuck. But he's good in it. I mean the brief moments with fucking the guy
Brendan
from
Gleeson.
Eternals. Brendan Gleeson.
Oh, he's great. Yeah. Yep.
But the guy from the
Brendan
Eternals
Gleeson,
is
yeah.
good too in his moments.
The sister's so good in it. Everyone's
Sister's
good in it.
fantastic.
Yeah, it's good. I've never watched Angela's Ashes though, or read that book. I wonder. I should probably fix that.
What's one?
Angela's Ashes. I don't know. I was just talking about Irish shit, so it's an Irish movie.
Definitely have to read that for school. I don't remember if I actually read it.
Well, that's the
or
thing
if
is, I'm pretty sure I was supposed to read it too, and I definitely did not read it.
Yeah, I never read any of my recommended reading. I did Cliff Notes and shit.
Cliff Notes.
Or Spark Notes or whatever the hell it's called.
I definitely use Spark Notes or some other like off-brand version of, because I think Cliff Notes you had to pay for, right?
Probably.
I think Cliff Notes were the ones that you actually
You
like.
could
They
buy.
were actual books.
Physical.
They were actual
Yeah,
physical
okay.
books.
Yeah,
where
no.
Spark Notes was like, we had the
Online.
internet when we were going to high school. Done.
Yeah.
Thank goodness for that.
Yeah.
Anyways, we got a great show for you tonight. Whatever we're talking about right now, I have no idea. Before we get into the main topic tonight, which is going to be Hollow Knight Silksong, anyone been playing anything they want to talk about before we roll into that?
I don't know. I got a front runner for my game of the year right now.
All right, relax.
It just came out of nowhere.
What?
Not front runner, but it's like in the Rogue Prince of Persia.
Oh, I thought you were already just going right into Silksong. I'm like, relax. You
no.
What the fuck are you talking about?
No, man. Like my first couple of runs with the Rogue Prince of Persia, I'm like, I like this, but it feels similar. And like the more I've been playing it, I fucking am obsessed with the game. It's so good. It's on Game Pass too, so if you guys want to play it, but it's very Dead Cells-y if you like Dead Cells, but has like more like parkour, wall climbing, running kind of elements to it. And everything.
I want to check something real quick. I think this
played it
game
last
came
year.
out last year, right? Yeah. Okay.
I played it last year.
On PC, I think. Yeah, it was early access, I think.
I mean, our game of the year is whatever the fuck we want it to be. So you can.
No, it's if you look it up, it says 2025 release. If you look it up on like Metacritic, it says.
Yeah,
20.
but was the full game out last year?
No.
No, I think it might have been called early access or something.
But sometimes, like, early access games still sometimes have the full game. I don't know. I mean, again, it doesn't really matter. We can do whatever the fuck we want. But yeah, it's on my list to check it out at some point if I can squeeze it in. I mean, it's low on the list again, but that reminds me.
I love those games.
I still need to finish that other Prince of Persia game, Lost Crown.
Same.
Because I barely started it and I enjoyed what I played, but I just had to bounce off for other things.
That's why I think like I've been jumping into roguelites more because I can just drop in and drop out. I don't feel like I'm like missing anything, and I can come right back to it.
No, it's because you don't finish games.
Yeah, I mean, this year, no, not really. I probably finished like 4 games this year so far.
If you went back the last few years, I don't think you finished many games, which is again is fine. I'm just
no. Last year I finished like 18.
You,
last year I finished 18 games. That was like the most I've ever finished.
Yeah, but
this year I'm at like 4 or 5.
So many good ones. There's so many good ones that you just don't finish, and it's so depressing.
Maybe they're not that good to me.
You didn't finish Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, but like I did every single tier. I did like everything except for like Fight Ganon.
But the end of that game is so fucking good. It's like
I'm sure
such a nice little cherry on top of that fucking game. Like it is so fucking.
Well, that
good.
falls into like what I say when I have issues with like I love open world games. But my issue with like a lot of these bigger games is I'll play like 150 hours of this game, and then I get to the point where I'm like, okay, I've been playing this game way too much, and I either am like, what do I do, or like, that's why like when I talked about Mafia, I'm like kind of embracing.
Yeah, what do you
these,
do?
Like,
you go fight Ganon. You're that's what you do. You go fight Ganon. You see the end of that game. I mean, if you're never gonna finish it, I don't think it's gonna hit the same. But you should at least watch a fucking.
Oh, I did. I told you I did.
You saw the end of the game.
Yeah, because like I knew I was like once like.
Did you watch from the fight forward?
I watched like from like where I was to like everything else. I wanted to make sure I like didn't miss any cutscenes or anything. And
the end of that game is honestly fantastic. Well, now I don't care.
You know what's wild about that game too? Yeah, right. You know what's wild about that game is I don't even remember fighting in that game. I feel like I barely fought in that game. I was just mostly like doing anything but fighting, and I loved every second of it.
I mean, aside from the boss fights, I would take over like little camps and stuff, but like fighting in that game was always, for me at least, like it would be a mix between trying to be creative and do dumb shit and like blow things up and like whatever, or it would be like, let me try to sneak in here and just like open this chest and get the fuck out of here, and then get caught, and then I'm just like running around trying to survive, like dealing with all this shit going on. Anyways, so wait, why do you like Rogue Prince of Persia?
I just love roguelites like Hades, Dead Cells, and like this is just more Dead Cells, but like with better tweaks to it, and the combat and like the wall running, the platforming is just like so smooth and just feels good. It's just Yeah, and it's one of those games that, like, I love games that I'll play like 12 hours and then I'm still unlocking things like 50 hours later, kind of like Hades.
Mm-hmm.
Those seem to be my jam these days. But yeah, no, I definitely try it. It's on Game Pass, but like if this came off Game Pass, I'd probably buy it.
Yeah.
And I bought Helldivers also because I fucking love that game. I'm so glad to be playing that game on Xbox again. Double dip.
That's crazy to me that you bought it again.
But that's another game you can just drop it. I don't ever turn my PlayStation on, but that's a game you can just drop in and drop out. Like the missions are like 15 minutes. They can be a little longer, but like it's
Yeah.
you can play it in bursts.
I don't know if I'll ever get to that one. TBH. I'd like.
You probably like it. It'd be fun to play with friends.
Yeah, I think I would like playing it with friends, but I don't see it having legs for me personally. Just because I don't know.
Whoa! Did you see the new skins that they have for launching on Xbox? It's like the ODST. It has all the guns and all like
cool.
the OD.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I was like, fuck. I'm like, am I buying this right now already? I just bought this game.
But Fortnite has all the Halo stuff right now too. So like, do I need to play Helldivers or can I just get it in Fortnite? You know what I'm saying? Or I can just boot up Halo. Anything else?
No, I think that's it. Grow Garden, Game of the Year.
What about you, Mike? What's been going on in Mike's world?
Nothing.
Just turning on Overwatch, closing your eyes, and doing 18,000 Junkrat tires in a match.
Yeah. I truly don't know what progress I've made in Blueprints.
That's the beauty of it. Mike.
Like right now, I think I'm in a position where I don't know how I get out of it, or I don't know if I have enough steps to accomplish what I want to do.
What are you trying to do?
So, and I left the game running because I was like, oh, we gotta record. Like, I got the key I wanted, and I ended up someplace, but I also want to use the key somewhere else, and I like dicked around with. So, okay.
What key was it? Just tell me what key it was.
So I got into the antechamber. I got the basement key, and I used the key because I already had the foundation somewhere. So I just went there, but I was already like after I opened the door, the basement door that was underneath the foundation. I ended up in like this other room that I was already in because I found that room before. So I could run out and then run over to the fountain because I don't know where that door in particular goes to. The problem is that earlier in my run, I had messed around with the pump trying to drain the pool. And like I put water back in the fountain. I know I have water back in the fountain, so I can't open the door, but I don't have enough steps to go back to the pump room, drain the fountain, and then go back outside and use
Just start over.
Yeah. Don't just rerun. I mean, draw more rooms if there's rooms to draw. Like don't
I have no more rooms. I have no more rooms. Like I managed to get myself in a position where I had opened up the door and I had enough like steps and room to like get into the antechamber. So I could get in, but now
this is what I'll say.
That run is done.
There were many times that I got into that predicament before I actually did it. Sometimes it's just luck of the draw.
Well, I'm on day 42 and I feel like I'm supposed to do it in 50 days.
Who said that? Is that a thing?
Yeah,
Well, I mean, I think that's what in the story of the game is like. You have 50 days to find the room.
I don't think anything changed.
Yeah, I'm over 50 days.
Wait, have you not finished the game, Todd? Have you not?
No, and I should be able to at this point. Like I played so much of that game.
Yeah, I mean, because I don't want to just like straight up say things on the podcast because I do think it's a game that people should go into knowing not a lot of things about. I'm happy to like give you some nudges if you want some nudges that are like spoiler free but just may assist you in getting to that point again but having more steps if that's of interest to you, or you don't need the knowledge, you can just keep poking around.
I mean,
there are things you can get that will give you additional things outside of like food and like maybe there's certain rooms you enter the room you gain 2 steps or whatever. Like there are other things that can manipulate.
Right now I have so right now, like barring that like for instance this run is the first time I actually like step through the sauna, so I've got that going for me when I have to start the next run. And I already have 3 of the permanent locks open. There's another thing I want to do.
Do you have the left side open?
Yes.
Do you have the gate to the right open with the lock?
Yes.
Okay. When you went in there, you should have got some permanent step increases, I believe.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. When I said I have 3 unlocks open, I have West Side, I've got the
Orchard.
the orchard, and I got the mine, like the thing. I forget what it's called. It's called something. You start off with 2 gems.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
You
I
figured
get
that puzzle out on your own?
I got that one too. I'm so smart.
Yeah, because at
Todd,
some
you
point,
definitely Googled how to fucking do that one.
I don't even
at
know how
some
to
point,
Google.
I mean, that's also true.
that's true. At some point, like I saw like the picture that said like, oh, you press these buttons to get them color up this way. You need to look at the email to get like the full instructions, like what the pattern's supposed to be.
Oh,
So after that,
you are fucking balls deep into this game. You like this
I already
game.
did that.
No,
Okay.
it definitely is.
And then I already also, it's like this other elevator that goes someplace. I ended up in like a room. There's what is it? There's a reservoir, I guess, underneath. Like I've been down there already too.
Okay.
But I think I
you're
need to
doing
go
it.
into the boiler room
You're
to
doing it, Mike. You're
get
fucking
the
doing
move the cart. Like I
Wait,
figured all these
talking about
things.
the-
I was
talking
just
about the
trying to.
three-roomed area down there. Like it's like 3 doors. You
Is
talking
it
about
3
that
doors?
area? And then there's like a door that goes up or down. I can't remember.
Yes, it goes
Yeah,
up
the
or
elevator or
down.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, there's the elevator, and then like there's like a big room with like a big gear in it, and you
Yep,
press
yeah,
buttons to make it spin.
So I don't want to give too much away, but I'm sorry. You have the foundation, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Have you been able to manipulate the elevator in that room?
The elevator in that room. Oh yeah. Yeah, I did that already.
Okay.
Like I said, I went there, I opened it up, but the room that door leads to in the basement from the foundation,
Yep.
it goes into that room where you have to like move the carts around
Yeah,
so you
no,
can like
I know where it
walk
goes. Yeah, I
around,
know
press
where
the
it
button.
goes. Yeah.
Yeah. I've already been in that room, so like once I opened it up, I could just be outside. So the only thing I wanted to do was from there go outside and just see where the door in the fountain goes to. But I can't do that because I know I put water back in the fountain. That's
Yeah.
all.
Okay. Well, so you are currently in that run, paused.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you have the antechamber key.
The basement key.
Sorry. Yes.
I don't have a. Yeah.
Okay. So, unless I am misremembering, if you take that elevator down, does that not just let you go into the next area? Not the room with the pushing the boxes. Is there not another door in there?
There is. So I mean, I guess I could go back in there because I had been in that room before. Like the first time I ended up in that area, I had been in there before, and that big room, right?
Oh wait,
It goes
okay.
into that.
Never
It
mind.
goes into that place with a reservoir, and again, there's a big gear type like
Yes.
platform that
Have
you have to like.
have you done that puzzle?
No, because I think if I understand it correctly, I think there is like a mine cart I need to move in order to actually do the puzzle the way I think I'm supposed to do it. But I think I need to do something in the boiler room, I assume, to make that work. I don't know for certain.
All right. You are pretty close to
I was gonna say, he's like,
finishing
yeah.
a run. I can tell you what you should try to do if you would like, or you can, what's your step-ish count left?
Probably 20-ish.
I mean, and where are you currently? Do you remember? Are you in that area by the gear or no?
I don't remember.
I mean, you might, if you're close to that room and you can do the puzzle. I don't want to.
I can. Yeah,
I want to say the minecart side. I think you can still do it. I think. I'm trying to remember.
I'm trying to remember if there was
I'm
like
trying to visualize the puzzle. There's definitely a benefit to moving the minecart, but I think you may still also be able to at least access what you need to access to finish a run.
Finish run, yeah. Because right now, basically, where I'm at in that room, the last time I saw it was, I can rotate it. I can end up on like the other side of where I start from, and I can raise the platform, but then I can't do anything from there. And like, there's clearly like a tunnel that I'm supposed to go through after I complete the puzzle.
Yeah.
Like, there's something on the other side. I just can't get to it.
Yep. That's yep.
Yeah.
Keep me updated.
All right. Well,
I'm curious. I'm
I'll
curious.
I'll look at it when I get back. And
I feel like he's right. I feel like he's right there though. Like
if I'm lucky, and I don't think I am, one of the things, like, because this run was like particularly good to me in the sense that like I got a bunch of items that I kind of wanted.
Yeah.
So if I had enough steps, I would go back to the workshop and make the sledgehammer with the battery pack. Because I opened the secret garden for the first time, and I know that there's a wall there I can break, but I don't think I can get back there. And
Have you made that item before?
I've made that item before. That's how I ended up in that. That's how I ended up in that other room before.
Oh, it was right, because you had to break the outside, right?
I had to break the outside. That's how I ended up there. Yeah.
I don't know if this is the correct move or not, but
and right now I have the moon pendant. So if I'm lucky, I'll end up with something that I want my next run.
Okay. Because once I made that hammer, I kept that in the code check. I always had that available to me. Because I feel like that is one of the harder things, at least that I've discovered. Because I don't think I've even discovered all of the things you can make. That was one of the hard ones, because you need to get multiple things that are not. I did not come across those things often. So as soon as I got the ability to craft that, I made sure, even if it was like I might be able to maybe draw some new rooms or this or that, if I knew I didn't have enough to keep going, or it would be too much of a dice roll to keep going, I would just prioritize putting that back in the code check, because it was a pain in the ass, for me at least, to get that item again.
Yeah. I think I've deliberately not used the code check in a while, because like I was wasting the code check for a bit. Like I would check a thing in and then kept trying to like make rooms, because I would like make things that I guess I didn't need right away. And I'd check things and then eventually I'd get it out.
Yeah, I mean, I think checking certain things is fine to have them in there, but like I think more complicated things like that are probably the play.
Yeah, I think that was the problem. I was checking in things that were like you could find, as opposed to things like that.
Yeah. So that helped me a lot in doing some certain things. I'm curious if you remember, do you know which left, down, or right did you open to get into the antechamber?
I opened right.
Okay.
Because at some point I had do you know which one opens that one up? Because I've opened up 2 doors, and this is the second time. Yeah.
That's the weightlifting room?
No. That was the
down one.
Yeah, the one I opened up is in the one with like the 7 doors.
Ah, yes. Yeah, I've opened that many times. Yeah. Those are the 2 I open the most. I forget which one opens the left door.
There was one that you opened up from the
secret garden.
Green. No, the green. I mean, I think the secret garden is also one of them. I found a paper that like says which doors get opened, but I've opened up the one that was in the greenhouse before.
Oh,
but I think that one
too. Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah, that one, either it opened up, because like there's 4 doors for the antechamber.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you would get to the. Oh, I bet that's okay. That makes sense.
It just clicked.
It just clicked because like I was in the secret garden and like there was the thing that points north, south, east, or west. It's not like a compass, but like a thing in the garden that was pointed to the moon. I'm like, oh yeah, there was a moon door in the antechamber. Regardless, there's one in the greenhouse that I've opened up before. There's one in the greenhouse that I've opened before that I think it opened up a door that I'd already blocked myself from like actually accessing. Mm-hmm. I think it like opened up one on the left, and I had already blocked off any route I could to get to the left-hand side of the antechamber. That's a past run.
I have a feeling that you're going to stick with this game long after you finish a run, because, again, there's just a lot more going on. And
it depends.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah,
You
I think
just-
the only
you
thing I
seem like
might.
are you still using a notebook and keeping track of things?
I was just using my phone to use
Or, yeah.
screenshots, like
Yeah.
to.
That's
yeah,
what that's what
I
I
took
did too.
pictures a lot. That's what I did.
That was all I did. It was really just for that one puzzle. That's that, and I was trying to make sense of. I keep forgetting to look for the fucking chess pieces. I was like, oh, I should probably look for these chess pieces so I can move the chess pieces around, and then I always forget to look.
Well, sounds like you're having a good time. I love to see this.
Hmm.
What about you, Dom? Anything going on?
I played and beat and Roger,
Ooh.
Yeah, I've been
and
meaning to try that.
I messed around a lot with Is the Seat Taken?
Those are both of the things that I was going to also talk about. Ann Roger is a tough one to talk about because I feel like you should really go into that game with no knowledge of what is going on.
Correct.
Did you enjoy it?
I did. I feel like I very early on figured out what was going on. So
Yeah. I don't remember when I clocked it, but when I realized what was going on, that's when the game, like, I think the game at first was making me a little uncomfortable, which I think is
that's
on
the
purpose.
idea.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then when I figured out, or at least thought I figured out what was going on, then I started to feel like, I don't know, like shit. not because of just like it's an emotional game, but I think I feel like easy comparison is like Florence, where it's like a very like different little puzzle type mechanics, like very just like visual kind of storytelling. It's not really like intensive gameplay. It's kind of just the game is trying to tell a story. You're moving things around and doing things, clicking on stuff, and it's just in motion and doing stuff. I really enjoyed it. I definitely have been recommending it to people after I've played it because it was recommended to me by multiple people, and yeah, I think it's definitely like a gem of the year for me. I think it's interesting. It's super quick. It's like an hour long. If you are interested in it, it's only a couple dollars. I meant to look it up. I played it on Switch. I don't know if I'm assuming it's on Steam. I don't know if it's on anything else. Looks like it's just Steam and Switch for now, but yeah, it was.
I don't know that it would play on the others.
Tom, what was
did
the
you
other
play
game you said you
touch
played?
controls?
No, I don't know. I don't think there is touch controls. I guess you could play it on. I don't know. It's not touch controls, but I feel like the way it's set up, I don't know. It feels like touch controls. I don't know.
Okay. No, I get it.
Todd, would you ask?
Yeah.
What was the second game you said?
Is
the seat taken?
Which I've also been
PC
playing
only?
that. No, it's on Switch. I don't know
Oh,
what
it
else
is.
it's on. But that's
it was in the most recent
Indie World Direct. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want that new supermarket game. It's like an indie game where you got to like run a supermarket in a town. I forget what it's called. It just came out like last week.
It's not really helpful, but let me look.
Oh, Disc Country is what it was called.
Disc County.
Disc County, yes, yeah.
I don't think
If
I'm familiar with this one. I don't know. Management life sims are hit or miss for me. I'll watch a trailer for it later, see if it's of interest. It's on everything, it looks like.
Yeah.
But yeah, is the seat taken? I think is just on mobile, PC, and Switch right now. Which
it's fun.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I haven't gotten super far into it. I'm hoping the puzzles get a little bit more intricate, at least to like full star them. But I've enjoyed it.
I think I'm halfway through.
Okay. Has it?
I think I did. I think I'm in like
the
third or fourth city. They like, I mean, a little. There's like more mechanics.
Okay. Yeah, you're definitely
But
further than me.
but I mean, it's still it's still pretty fairly simple. I mean, it's fun. It's like it's not super challenging, but it's fun.
No, and I don't need it to be like this brain busting challenge. I like all types of puzzle games, but this is like right up my alley, and I'm very much enjoying my time with it. That actually is gonna be. That's a good reminder. That's what I'm gonna play in bed tonight when I.
Listen, Brenden, your wedding's messing up everything. Not to be an asshole or anything, but a lot of things coming out this Thursday, Friday. You know what else comes out Friday next week? I think it's called Everybody's Golf comes out next week too.
Oh, I'm
it's
actually
like,
really looking forward to that.
Yeah, same. And like, I feel like we can definitely play a shit ton of that.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting married. I don't know why you.
Way to go, dude.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't know. It's the seat taken fantastic. It's definitely like a me-ass game, so I've been enjoying playing that too. I need to get back to it. Might be my game tonight when I'm laying in bed. It's like a perfect kind of wind down, relaxing puzzle game. Since Todd brought that up, I guess I'll just say what I've also been doing with the little time I've had is we've been, for shows that we've watched at different points, just watching like the wedding episodes from those shows. And I noticed something that has now slightly aggravated me, which is a lot of those just have the same fucking plot. They're just the same plot every fucking time. It's like, here's the wedding. This thing goes wrong. But now we're just going to have like a small whatever different wedding like in the location that the show takes place, which is fine. It's just like now realizing that multiple shows do the same thing. I'm like, I shouldn't have watched all these back to back.
Parks and Rec goes to like 4 different weddings. Maybe even
for which?
No,
for who? For Ben and
so Ben and Leslie,
Andy,
April and
Andy. Yeah.
Oh, we only watched those 2. Who else has?
I mean, technically, Ron gets like married or eloped with
we didn't watch that one.
Xena, and then Donna gets married towards the end.
Oh, that's right. Is that the last episode?
No,
but it's in the last season. It's like in the future, right? It's a future episode?
No, I don't think so. I remember, I think there are certain characters that like not necessarily get introduced, but like, yeah, I don't think that's a future thing. Like it was like a whole episode about the wedding.
She marries.
Are you sure it's not a future episode?
I think it is. She marries
Keegan Michael Key. Yeah. Well, what do you mean by future episode? Because like that last season took place,
I guess, all
in
of it
the future, but then in the last episode when Leslie or the last couple episodes, like
4 years in the future. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
She would like
maybe that's what I'm confusing, because I feel like Tom was rich or something.
Tom had so in like the last couple episodes, Tom has his bistro and he's thinking about branching out, but in the flash forward, you find out that like his company fails, and then or like his entrepreneurship fails, but then he writes the book.
Maybe I need to rewatch the last season of that show because I feel like I don't remember the last season of that show at all.
I mean, it's a lot of, Leslie and Ron are mad at each other for a while.
Yep.
There's a whole thing with Grizzle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Grizzle.
Yeah.
But yeah, Parks and Rec episodes were fine. The Office one is, I mean, it's a classic. Which one?
Did you watch both of them?
Yeah, Office had 2.
Office, we watched Niagara 1 and 2, which is Jim, Pam. What is the other one?
Dwight and Angela?
Angela at the end.
Oh, I forgot about that episode.
I did forget about the Angela one too. Was that after Michael?
That's like one of the last episodes, right?
So that is an interesting. That's an interesting question, Todd, because it is after Michael.
But Michael does show up.
But Michael is there for the episode.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
He comes back.
Yeah. When he brings him in, like Jim brings. Like,
it's not the last episode, is it?
It's like the
last episode.
Okay.
I think
it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that might be the last episode.
I think it is.
Oh yeah, it is the last episode. They yes. Well, I mean, it's
like
a two-parter.
It like does flash forwards as part of the episode, I think, right? Or is the whole episode a flash forward?
I
No,
don't
well,
remember.
the last two episodes when they get married, I believe, are a flash forward because like the documentary is over, but they use
Right.
like the wedding / a reunion thing for the documentary as like the pretense
Yeah. They fired Kevin and owns the bar.
bar. Yeah.
This podcast has a curse. And the curse
Just
Oh, you
going
really want to
south.
talk about
You went south?
Silksong?
The curse is I purposely, because I listen to a lot of different podcasts, and sometimes podcasts will like front load the topics or main topics. So like it's like, oh, okay, like that's what this episode is about. We're not talking about the actual topic that I had planned tonight. It's already.
What did we talk about last week?
Ooh, that's a great question.
We talked about the
Yeah,
MCU for a long time.
We went like 2 hours and didn't talk about what Brenden wanted to talk about last week too.
Last week but I don't think I brought it up, but we did go way over. Last week I think we got a little
because you wanted to talk about what you had been playing.
Oh yeah, which was these games, which worked out better because you played them, so we get to talk about them now for a brief moment. Last week we were going to primarily, I think, review Donkey Kong Bonanza, and then which we did do, and then I think we were going to talk about the Kirby Air Ride Direct, which is like fine that we really didn't talk about it because I was the only one that watched it, and I like what are we even talking about with it? But I think the episode got front loaded, derailed because we talked about the MCU for a good chunk, which was fine. It was a good conversation. But I feel like the curse is anytime I decide to be like, hey, we're going to talk about this, but before we do that, we never, ever get there. So I apologize if you've been listening to this episode because we're definitely not talking about the thing that I had planned, which we'll save for... It has to be an episode where at least... I think we should all be here for it. Because,
but I won't listen because I am not involved in that.
Well, so
it is.
the topic, which I'll just say, and we'll do it on a future episode, which might not even make fucking sense now because Silksong comes out next week, was going to be: is Silksong going to be like the most impactful indie currently? I don't think it would be the most like
without even having come out.
Well, so that's the thing. It's like the kind of the mystique around the game now for like people have been waiting since I don't know Silksong. I mean, Hollow Knight came out I think in 2017. So like people have been I don't know when Silksong got announced, but people have been waiting for this game for
about 8 years.
Time. And I think initially it was supposed to just be an expansion that was probably going to be free, maybe paid, and then it just evolved into its own thing and then kind of went dark for a while, and it would make little appearances and just keep kind of that hype momentum going. But I feel like especially in the indie space, we don't typically have
hyped up games like that.
Yeah, we do, but it's like this thing I think broke out, at least within like the gaming community, broke out of just being part of smaller conversations. It became a much bigger thing where it's like a constant joke. It's like any showcase or award show or whatever is like, is Silksong going to be there? It's like the thing. It's like it's basically that in GTA 6. It's like we want these two. Everyone wants these two things, and I don't expect it to. I actually do expect it to sell extremely well, especially the apparent price leak is $20, which is
Seal.
I think it's crazy because they probably could have charged, I don't know, $35-$40 easily for this, just with how many people that are looking forward to this game. But I mean, I was looking through this list on Wikipedia. I don't really know how accurate it is, but it's just a list of indie games surpassing 1 million sales in order, and not everything's up to date. Some of it, they all list the year that it was like most recently updated for each game, and I don't trust how valid all of these numbers are. But it does have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hollow Knight on this list is sitting at number 10 with 15 million copies sold, which is fantastic for them. I don't know how long it took them to get to that number.
Did you read the Jason's?
I didn't read
Did you
it.
read the
No.
Jason's? So like the whole thing, like that they talked about in it, and they were like, one of the reasons they took their time with this game and didn't care is because I think before they started making this game, when they had the idea of the game, they were at like 3 million copies, and Hollow Knights just continued to take off year after year after year. So that like just like they're like, yeah, guys, we don't have to fucking do anything. We can just take our time with this.
Yeah.
They said they had like the best time making this game because the game kept on selling tons after it initially launched. So it was like it made it easier for them.
That's huge. That's great. But I do feel like, you know, it's a challenging platformer. Like, it's not an easy game. Hollow Knight 1 is very difficult. I think it can be very off-putting to a lot of people because it's not easy. It is, I don't want to say a complicated map system, but it does not. It's a Metroidvania that does not hold your hand. Like, they've added some stuff that makes it a little bit easier to navigate, but like, it is very difficult. And it can be overwhelming, I think.
I stand by the fact that like Mr. I can't even read a map was able to beat that game.
I don't understand. Like, you are so bad with maps and games, and I think Hollow Knight doesn't have a bad map. I just think it is designed in a way to be challenging. Like, it's a challenging. You need to pay attention to what you're doing and know where you're going and figure things out. And that's just part of the game's design. It's like not a bad thing. It's just part of the game's design. And the fact that you love that game as much as you do and you've beat it is like kind of fucking mind-boggling to me.
It is wild to me. I buckled down the last time. I've tried playing that game several times, times, and loved it every time, but it kind of just fell off. And when I went back this last time, it was like all I played. It was all I did. And it was kind of like I think it was like right after I beat Elden Ring. I'm like, okay, I fucking finally beat Elden Ring. I'm beating Hollow Knight.
Yeah.
You know,
this is a conversation that's going to be all over the fucking place because I do want to quickly, because now we're just having it. We'll keep it brief enough because we're about to hit an hour. We'll keep it brief enough and we'll wrap things up. But I do want to say I also watched and we'll go right back to it. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which is a fine episode. I don't dislike that episode, but again, similar premise of like trying to do this other wedding, ends up back at the main location.
That one ends up at the bar, right?
No, it ends up back at the precinct. There's like a bomb threat at their venue. So like the whole episode is about like
did they set up a wedding at the bar and not have the wedding at the bar? Oh wait,
no, that's her bachelor party. I think bachelorette party.
Diaz was supposed to get married at the bar, right?
Yeah, someone else. Yeah, I think that might have been. Was that when it was Diaz and
Pimento?
Trullo?
No.
Oh yeah, no, Pimento. Yeah. Yeah, Andy's wedding, Jake and Amy's wedding ends up back at the precinct. Fred Armisen's character shows back up, and they're like, "Oh, fucking whatever your name is," and he's like, "I don't know who you are," and then he pulls it like a violin. It's very funny. And then what else did we watch? We watched How I Met Your Mother.
New Girl.
We did watch New Girl too. We watched all of New Girl's ones because they have. Actually, we didn't rewatch CC's original wedding, which is a good episode for the Winston stuff, not the wedding part is whatever.
And Taylor Swift. That was the Taylor Swift episode.
Yeah, it is. We didn't watch that one though. When Jen said that Taylor Swift was in, I was like, she's in this show. I don't remember this, but we didn't watch that one. We watched the other two later ones, the actual Schmidt and CC one, and then the final one, whatever the fuck his name is, Spider-Man. And fucking and she and her.
I was like, what? I forgot fucking Jake Johnson. Spider.
Jack Johnson.
Jack.
Wrong person. Jake Johnson. Jack Johnson's like a musician, I think, right?
Yeah, he is.
I'm a big music guy. So what I will also just tangentially say, I think New Girl has a pretty stellar ensemble cast, but I do think Schmidt might be like maybe in like my personal top 10 at least, like TV characters.
All right, Dom.
Wait, do we bring it up?
Get the bracket.
Wait, did you make a bracket?
No, so like 2 weeks ago, Barstool did the top. They did like a bracket for like top 32 sitcom characters.
Is Schmidt on it? He's better be on there.
I don't think any New Girl character was on there. Were they?
Good.
New Girl's tough for me
hold on,
personally because I think Schmidt is is one of the only ones that is just good. If you just watch like Schmidt clips, they're funny for him. Winston is hilarious, probably the second best character in the show in my opinion, but a lot of his stuff is like interacting with another person, where Schmitz is like that too, but Schmidt is a lot of just, he's ridiculous.
Oh no, Nick was on there. He was the only one for me.
I think he's the worst one on the show, but actually I think him and fucking Zoe are in my opinion the worst characters on the show as far as cast.
The ranking on here is like not great anyways. Like I would definitely
the ranking and the seating was.
I would seat a lot of these characters differently.
I mean, I'm just gonna off the bat, as someone who hasn't finished Veep, I will
Curb.
someday, or Curb, but if someone doesn't finish Veep, I think that if you're putting Selena on there, then Elaine should also, like, I think then she should be on her twice, because I think Elaine is, it's like a true toss-up between Elaine and fucking Costanza being like the best characters of Seinfeld in my opinion, with Kramer being a close third and Jerry just not even being in the fucking conversation. Holt is probably the best character from Brooklyn Nine-Nine in my opinion.
We talked about this. I would also probably put Holt in there, but I don't know, it's tough.
I feel like if I have Holt, then I would also need Jake for some reason.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
It is kind of another stellar ensemble cast, because I think fucking Rosa is also amazing. Like, Rosa's great. Are you caught up on Lonely Island, Mike?
No, I'm catching up though.
All right, okay, never mind. I can't. I don't want to spoil things, so I won't say anything.
Okay. Can we quickly, just for the supposed people that are listening to this, because we're just like listing off random people, like we should mention who's actually on this bracket.
So this bracket from Barstool, is it from Barstool, you said?
I think it was Barstool,
yeah. Is who's the best sitcom character? It has.
Listen, there's already a problem with it.
Yeah, I mean, we should just make our own bracket on another end.
We've already been talking about problems.
Yeah,
I know, but like not having Troy on there, I think just doesn't work for me.
There's nobody, what are we saying? There's nobody from Community. There's nobody from.
Nobody from Community. There's a couple people there are a couple sitcoms that have like more than one rep, and I think there are other sitcoms that if you're gonna have more than one rep, then other sitcoms should also have like a second rep in there. So, for instance,
I mean, you have two from Seinfeld.
Does Hal really belong up there though? Because like this, I like that show, but like, does he?
It does seem like it doesn't belong. He's a good character. It doesn't belong.
But we're talking
lineup.
top 16. I mean, I can't speak on I don't know who Phil Dunphy is. Is that Modern Family?
Yes.
So I haven't watched that. I haven't watched Kenny Powers. I refuse for some reason to watch 30 Rock, but now I'm noticing that there's two 30 Rock on here.
Nobody from Schitt's Creek. Nobody.
Listen. Jack Tripper's not even on there. Personally, is this like a recent or is it all time?
It's from the last couple of weeks. Oh no! It's the last. I think it says from 99.
Oh, okay.
98 to present. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine then.
There's nobody from How I Met Your Mother. I probably would have put Barney on there.
Yeah, nobody from him.
I've never watched How I Met Your Mother.
So that's what I'll quickly say. When's the last time you rewatched How I Met Your Mother, Dom?
I don't know.
So
5 years ago.
I recently tried to start rewatching it, and it's a slow burn. I'll probably poke at it a little bit more, but I don't know. Barney's kind of cringe now. I don't know. Like to the point where, because we watched 4 or 5 episodes the other night when we were watching these wedding episodes, and I was like, man, people really loved Barney back in the day, myself included. He's got to be one of the worst characters on this show now. Like, it's just not funny. It's just like, I don't know. It's kind of ridiculous.
Wait, you're saying
here's the thing though. Like, if I think about anybody else from the show, I also don't like them.
Yeah,
they're not a very likable cast.
No, I was gonna say not. I don't. It's a. There's no young Sheldon, so this list is just no one boy.
I would have should make our own.
I would have put Arthur Spooner on this list too.
I would have put Arthur
Yeah,
the
you got
Aardvark on this fucking list.
Arthur Spooner is the father.
That's the
from
dad. Is that the
Main
dad?
Man.
It's yeah.
It's
Okay.
Jerry Stiller. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think Arrested Development deserves like 4 spots on this list. So
Yeah,
this
but
list is not.
but Tobias is there, so
I know, but like,
I
you
would put
got
Job-
to
I would
throw
put
me
Job
Job
over
as well. You
Tobias.
got to give me both.
Yeah,
You
I
got to
was
give me
gonna
both.
say.
Like
I
I
would put
want the
Job
whole
over Tobias.
fucking family, but if you're gonna give me 2, it should be those 2. If you're gonna give me 1,
Honestly,
I guess maybe Tobias is the
I
right
might
call.
even put the mom over Tobias.
No,
You know, like,
Tobias
no?
is
Tobias is
Tobias is
I
is
love
my rep
Lucille.
for
yeah, but
Yeah.
like it for me, I think it's Tobias. Job is like a 1A 1B. I think they're like that close
Yeah.
to me. And then
Yes.
after that, like it's real tough. I think Michael. I think he is just really fucking funny a lot of the time. Like it's just a lot of very deadpan humor, like lifeless humor.
Buster goes above Michael for me.
But I mean, Buster's up there too.
Oh,
but
Buster's
also
good.
I knew I was
George
forgetting
is
some.
also fucking great too. Like I don't know. That's a tough one. I mean, the mom is great too. They're all good. Like that's like a fucking all-star cast to me. Arrested Development is all hitters. Community is a weird one. Like I think Community would be like a, I don't know. So much of Troy is like so much of Abed to me. It's
Plays
like
off of
it's
Abed,
like it's
yeah.
like give me
I feel like you put them there.
give me an ice climber
together.
situation. You know what I mean? Like give me like a Troy and Abed together.
Honestly, I think Annie's top tier. Like, I think she's so good in Community. Like,
Yeah, no, she is. She's funny. I mean, that cast is also. I think they're all pretty funny. Like Britta. I think fucking the main guy is maybe the least funny.
Joel
oh,
McHale.
100%.
Joe
100%.
McHale. I think he's the least funny of the cast. But he's
Worst stand-up I've
still
ever seen
good.
in my life.
He's still good. It's like the show works together as a unit. But like if you're talking about just breaking people off, I think Troy and Abed are probably like easy clear of the rest of the cast. I don't know. I mean I've seen Friends.
What do you,
I
hey,
don't really care
what do you
about Friends.
think, Brenden? What do you think about that list seeing 2 30 Rock characters on there? Wait, is it more than 2?
No, there's 2.
There's only 2. Okay.
Let's do.
I've never
Brendan
really
does
watched
not
30
like
Rock.
30 Rock.
I just personally have like an outdated vendetta against the show. I should,
I love
but
it.
I've
It's
tried
so
to
good.
watch it though, and I like Tracy Morgan. I like Tina Fey.
Shouldn't The Simpsons be on this list? Or is that not considered a sitcom?
I think animated sitcom falls into its own thing.
All right, we're spending we're gonna wrap this up.
You brought up.
Listen,
I know,
you brought us
I just
back.
wanted
You
to
brought
close
us back.
I just wanted to close the loop on the other ones we watched. I feel like there was maybe 1 or 2 more that we watched. I already forget. It doesn't matter. So back to the Hollow Knight thing, because now we're just gonna wrap that conversation too, and just it's part of the episode now. So I don't know. 15 minutes ago, I was a fucking liar. We're here anyway. Do you think, like, how impactful do you think Silksong is going to be once it actually comes out? Like, do you think that the years and years of conversation and hype and waiting is going to turn into, like, we all expected the game to be good. People have played it at Gamescom. It seems like it is, promising that it's going to be a good game. They've seemingly taken their time with it, had a good time making this game, and not like this crunch negative experience. It seems like it's all things are kind of coming together to create something that people are going to enjoy when it comes out. It also has the unfortunate thing of, because of this sort of aura that's been placed around it, it might have a hard time living up to some people's expectations. So it could come out and not, clear those expectations for, fans and or critics. So when this comes out, what I do think is going to happen is I think it's going to come out, and I think it's going to be pretty close to that. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this drops and it's like 3 to 5 million first week. I feel like that's huge for an indie game, but with the amount of hype around it, the availability, I believe it's dropping on everything day one. I don't think there's any exclusivity. Might be a little bit of a cut into that, because I think it is a Game Pass day one game, so maybe a little bit of a cut into some of those sales, but I expect Steam, PlayStation, and Switch to fucking top of the charts on all three of those things. Like I don't expect anything. I mean, we've seen multiple other games move their release date. Granted, most of them, I think all of them may be indie games, but some of them were ones that people are excited about, myself included, like Demon School was supposed to come out soon. I'm looking forward to that. They pushed that I think till November. And a few other things got out of the way of this game because it's going to eat up so much of people's mind share and conversation and obviously playtime. So what do you think? Do you think it's going to come out and just be this fucking massive smack off the bat? Like, you think 3.5 million is too pie in the sky? You think it's too low? What are your projections for week 1 here?
I mean, I think it's going to be a huge deal. I think this game has grown a fan base like no other throughout the years. It's kind of crazy. Like, like this is like a stupid point to make, but like, when I'm scrolling through Instagram or TikTok and like my top 10 games of all time, there's like 5 games that are on every fucking list, and Hollow Knight's one of those that you see in that list. Yeah. It's like Red Dead, Hollow Knight, but like, like this. I mean, I don't think this game's gonna fucking probably be gorgeous. It's gonna, it's gonna have a great game loop. I think it's gonna be a huge deal.
Yeah,
I do.
I will, just for comparison's sake, kind of skip through this list a little bit. Again, I don't know how accurate this is, but Hollow Knight is sitting at 15 million as of August 2025. So it's, again, according to this list, it's a pretty accurate number, up-to-date number. Accurate's the wrong word. But you look through here and it's like the top of the list. And obviously so Minecraft is technically number 2 on this list at 60 million, but it's
above Minecraft.
Well, so Minecraft has way more copies than that sold, but this specific list stops counting them after Microsoft bought it. So like after Microsoft purchased it, I want to say it's somewhere around 350 million. I'm pretty sure Minecraft is the number 1 sold game of all time. I don't think there's anything that is above it. I want to say that the top 3 are, last time I looked, were like Minecraft, GTA 5, and then Mario Kart 8. I think it's Mario Kart 8 are like the top 3 selling games of all time that have sales data to back it up. So Minecraft is number 2, but obviously it's sold way more than that. Terraria is just over 60 million. But below that, Human Fall Flat, 55 million. Stardew Valley, 41 million. Stardew Valley is another one where it's like, that's a smash game. Absolute crazy success. Single developer for the most part. I think he had some like contractors and like maybe people who he hired for music and stuff like that. But for the most part, it's developed by him. And, that's 41 million. Came out in 2016. That game is a game that I think continues to just sell slowly over time. But it's another one that kind of lives in a space where I don't know how much that breaks out of like core video game audience. Like, I don't know if that's like Grand Theft Auto is something that like your parents would know. Minecraft is something your parents would know. Human Fall Flat, I don't think so. Stardew Valley, probably not.
Human Fall Flat is like Liam and Logan love playing co-op on that game. Just I hear them hysterically laughing. Like it's just like a goofy little Yeah. I'm blown away by Terraria. How do you pronounce it?
Terraria.
I've tried to play that game several times and I just don't get it.
I don't know much about it. I think it just falls into a similar like it's not Minecraft, but it's I think a similar.
It's like a side-scrolling weird like
sandbox game, right?
Yeah, it's so weird. I don't get it.
Gary's Mod, Phasmophobia, Castle Crashers, another GOAT OG, 20 million. But that was updated August 2019, so I'm sure it has sold much more since then. It's on more platforms now. It's on multiple new consoles. So I'm sure it has sold a lot more than that at this point. Power Wash Simulator, 17 million. Rust, 16 million. Hollow Knight, 15 million. But going a little bit lower, like games that you would expect. Again, there's certain ones like here, Fall Guys is here, but they got purchased by Epic. So then that stopped counting sales, and then it also went free to play. So it's like it kind of lives in a different space.
Where's Hades and Dead Cells? Are
Rocket
they on
League,
that list?
we'll get there. Rocket League, another similar one, got purchased by Epic, so it, and then it became free to play. So different there. I'll skip through some. Dead Cells is sitting on this around 10 million. That was as of June 2023. That's probably a smash success for that studio. Peak, which came out this year, that's sitting at 10 million. That's fucking awesome.
It's huge.
But games like I'm surprised, and again, this is updated according to this list of 2020, so it's probably a little bit higher now, but like Cuphead, 6 million. I feel like that's super low for Cuphead. I feel like that's like, that feels like at least a 10 million to me. That's what it feels like. And again, it could be, it's 2020.
I think the entry level for that game, though, is too much.
But I would make the argument that Hollow Knight is also an extremely difficult game.
Like, when people say it's difficult, I'm very confused. I feel like I bitch and moan about games being too difficult. I think that game can be hard, but I don't think that's that hard.
I think it's a little hard. I think it's hard combat. Like, you have to be like good at it. But I think it's also just, again, I think it's hard to know where to go and like navigate that game. I think it's just a hard experience. Skipping down a little further, another game that I'm very surprised at, because I feel like this, in my brain, I was confused when I saw Balatro, 5 million. I feel like that game was way bigger than that. It seemed like, I don't know. And it also got ported to mobile, I think, which I feel like, I feel like those numbers should be way higher.
It got ported to mobile, but it's Apple Arcade.
Oh, so that's probably impacted it a lot.
Also, it's a card game. I feel like that probably limits the amount of like people that access it.
Yeah.
The same thing with Cuphead, where it's like it's a very
niche thing.
Yeah.
Or it's a thing that can be very just immediately like, no, thank you.
The gameplay is very niche, I would say, because like the concept, obviously, like it was enough to make a TV show, but like I don't know if it's like accessible to like the average person.
Just scrolling down to see if there's anything else that kind of caught my eye, but like Limbo, a game that people put is one of the best games of all time, one of the best indies of all time, 3 million. I feel like that's super low. Oh, but this is also as of June 2013, so maybe it's higher. But another one that also really shocked me was this list has Shovel Knight at 2.6 million, and I feel like there's no fucking way that's accurate. There's no way that's the real number. It does say updated 2019, so like, that's 6 years ago, but I still feel like 2.6 is pretty low for that.
I was going to say, was it on Game Pass?
I don't think so. Even if it was, it's definitely not now. And maybe there's a weird thing if like it's not like, however these numbers are being reported, it's not like pulling the separate sales of the other games when they were separate games.
That becomes the other question, is like, is Shovel Knight its own title versus is Treasure Trove its own title versus
another one that just doesn't, like, if these numbers are real numbers, it makes me so confused and aggravated and sad. Hades, which I'm not even a big fan of that. Like, it's not my jam. 1 million.
It's one of my favorite games of all time.
It can't be right. That cannot be the right number. There's no way. It does say as of 2020. So like, that's 5-year difference.
That's kind of like when it launched almost, isn't it? Like,
it did launch in 2020. So who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But I feel like that's such a low number for a game that, again, this is no way this is right. Again, this is 2018 updated, but Undertale, 1 million. There's just no way. There's just no way. And if it's real, that's like, it breaks my heart, because what the fuck? Anyways, so there's a real chance that Hollow Knight Silksong comes out and it, does only, 1 million or 2, which is still, I'm sure, going to be fantastic for them. And I do think the life of that game, regardless of how it performs in the first week or whatever, I do think it will do well over time. Like, I think that is a game that people will come back to. I think it's a situation where, there'll be people that maybe play Silksong first, and then like, oh, I love that. I'm gonna now buy Hollow Knight. Like I think both of those games are gonna have a little. I think Hollow Knight will see a healthy bump, and I think Silksong will have a pretty strong start, and I think it will go pretty far. But I am. Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying, I just can't believe it's coming out because like I've talked to you
I know.
ad nauseum about like, and I'm like, yeah, it's never coming out. These guys are fucking radio silent. It's not coming out. It's
I feel
never
like
happened.
there were multiple times this year on the podcast where you're like, this game is definitely canceled. This game is definitely not coming. Like I feel like this shit happened.
I was like, Team Cherry has not announced anything in 5 years.
You were like going down Reddit threads and reset era threads and all this shit. I'm happy. I mean, it's not like I like Hollow Knight. It's not my bread and butter.
Here's the thing.
I'm excited for the people that are finally getting the thing they want. I'm excited for those people.
The problem with Hollow Knight is Hollow Knight asks a lot of you. You can't be playing other games. You literally just need to.
Yeah.
This is what I'm doing, and I'm not doing anything else. Because the second you step away, it's like you said, the map gets so confusing. If you try to come back to that game after a couple of days of not playing it, like, where the fuck am I going? Yeah. You know, like it's like.
And I think that's what contributes to the mindset around the game being challenging, is that like it is asking a lot of you. It's asking a lot of you. It's asking for your attention. I think it falls into a similar category of games like, you know, Elden Ring. If you walk away from like Elden Ring and you come back to it, it's challenging combat. It's a big world. There's like a lot of pieces that become hard to. You probably said about a lot of open world games would be hard to go back to. Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna check it out. Not next week, but I'm gonna check it out at some point. Whenever
I get home Thursday night, at whatever point, I am literally I'm gonna be like showing up at your house on Friday.
I beat it, guys. I never finished Hollow Knight. I got pretty far. I texted you the other day because I was like, you know what? Maybe with this. And with this brief in between now and next week, I will maybe I'll try to like blast through Hollow Knight or at least see where I can get. And I restarted it and I was like, the game's good, but like I definitely am not finishing this right now. And part of me was like, do I just, now that I kind of got the feeling of the game back, do I just go back to my Switch version save file and just try to beat the game from there? Because I was definitely much further, but I never finished the game. But I think what I'm going to end up doing, honestly, is I'm going to probably give Silksong a shot, and then if I'm enjoying it, I'm probably just going to try to beat Silksong, and then if I feel like it, go back to Hollow Knight at some point. But excited for you sickos out there that have been looking forward to this. It's a big deal. I am just curious now, though, like when this finally comes out and it's out of the way, there'll be these surprise games that are new things that, you know, are new studios or first time from a studio, or, you know, just a new thing from a studio who's made stuff before, that will be big deals and be indie darlings and sell well and get critical praise and all this stuff. But I wonder what we're about to cross over into a time where both GTA 6 is here and Silksong is here. So I'm so curious what like the next, especially on the indie side of things, what the next like mind share fervor for is going to be. Because I feel like there isn't something currently in development.
I am ready. Can you see that?
Just a Hollow Knight
not really
background.
But
now I can.
It's like a in a war. It's like handmade by someone.
Oh, I thought it was your phone. I was like,
no, it's like
your phone background.
Like,
cool.
No, it's something that someone made. Yeah, it like changes color and everything.
Yeah, I don't know. Is there anything that you can think of that's gonna become the next like game you're waiting for? I can't think of one. I mean, I'm always waiting for like the next Zelda or whatever, but like there's nothing we know about that I'm like, I guess Hades 2. But Hades 2 is in early access, so it's there, it's playable, it exists in a form. I don't know. Mina for me personally, but Mina's not gonna hit, unfortunately, the
well, no, you said is there anything for you though?
Yeah, it's definitely Mina. But that's a short wait for me. That's, you know, a month and a half, 2 months, whatever.
Oh, it's that soon?
It's October, right? October. I think it's Halloween, right? Halloween?
Oh, wow.
I think so.
So yeah, I don't know. Aside from like the things, like I said, like I'm always excited for whenever there's a new Zelda or whatever. But
if you had asked before Balatro came out, would you say that Balatro would take off the way that it did?
No, and that's the thing is like I'm sure there'll be plenty of other things that just kind of happen and come out and become that conversation piece. But as far as like, Hollow Knight's a thing that's been in development for known development for a long time. So there's just been this like long time thing. GTA 6 is another thing. I can't really off the top of my head think of another thing that is going to fill that conversation piece. I don't think there is one.
What is the name of the game?
Fable?
No.
Fable kind of. Are you thinking
been
of
so
are you
long,
thinking
though,
of are you thinking of the longest running thing, Beyond Good and Evil 2 or whatever?
Yeah, Beyond Good and Evil 2, there it is.
Is
Yeah,
that game not canceled? I thought it was canceled.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that would fill the void if that's if that's still being made.
I think that game's so far removed from people's like minds that like the game would have good success if they released that game. Unless the game was incredibly.
If the game was good, I don't think it would matter.
Yeah.
If the game was mid, I think it would struggle based off of like brand. If it was just trying to like pull off of its brand recognition,
Right.
But yeah, I can't really think of much, to be honest.
Oh, I know, I have one. I mean, maybe this is another one that everyone's so far, but like Life 3, if it ever came.
Yeah, but is it in development? I'm talking about things that like we know are coming. We just don't know when they're coming. I can't think of one.
Fallout 5 maybe because of the show. I know that's eventually coming, and that's like probably in production.
Yeah, but we don't know it is. Like that's like saying the next Zelda game.
I think they announced that they were in production on
I don't think so, but
after they released.
I don't think so, but I think you saying that just did spark what probably will be the next thing, which is Elder Scrolls 6. I think that's going to be what.
Oh yeah,
at least the AAA version of what people are going to be waiting for, asking about, hoping for, want to see a glimpse, whatever. On the indie side, I don't know. I don't know if there is that studio that that is in development on something that we know about. That actually, I guess again, but I don't think anything hits the height of the Silksong need. But myself included, there are people who are waiting for Concerned Ape, that's the developer of Stardew Valley, their next game, The Haunted Chocolatier or whatever. Like that was announced a few years ago, and people have been waiting for more information on that. But again, that's even though Stardew Valley has a way bigger sales, 41 million compared to the Hollow Knight 15. Silksong has just become sort of like a, I don't know, like it's like
it's almost become like an internet meme. And
yeah, it's become a meme, and I don't think in a negative way. It's just become a meme of like,
what's the app? Blue Sky. If you look at my Blue Sky app, I have 5 posts. They're all fucking Silksong never coming out, I think. And I've never used that app. Like I'll go on there and I'll be like, it's like
you're literally I don't know. All right, I think it's a good place to wrap things up. We'll quickly do the game just to get some points on the board, but I stress quickly. Let's see here. The leaderboard for the year stands at Dom in first place with 43, Todd in second with 38, Mike in third with 24. Bunch of guest points. I have a point for some reason. I still don't know what that's for. Before we play the game, as we do at the end of every episode, thank you so much for listening to this week's episode 486 of the Pass the Controller podcast. If you're a friend of the show, fan of the show, want to support the show, tons of ways to do that. The easiest way, freest way to do that is to just leave us a quick 5-star review. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to the show, leave us a quick review. You want to see anything else that we do, support us in other ways, all of that stuff, you can just go to our website at passthecontroller.io. It links you out to everything, stuff we write, video content, podcast stream, whatever it may be, cocktail recipes, all that stuff is over there. You can check us out. Just go to our website at passthecontroller.io is our website. If you want to catch the show live, we do record most of the time live at twitch.tv/passcontroller. If you can't catch the live show but you want to watch the show, just go to YouTube, type in Pass the Controller Podcast, and we will pop up. Whew, okay. We're going to play what should usually be the quickest game, which is Gaming the Meta. And the way I'm going to do this is I already picked 3 games because we should rifle through this. All right. And the way this works is I pick 3 games. We go off of the most reviewed platform on Metacritic. Whoever gets the closest gets the point. If anyone gets dead on, they get double the points. Game number 1 is a little game that released in 2015 in July called Rocket League. Mike, what do you think Rocket League did based on the PS4 review score? This was also reviewed on Switch, PC, and Xbox One. But we're going off of
85.
the PlayStation 4. Mike's going to lock in an 85 off the bat. Todd, what do you think? Rocket League.
Immediately, my brain went.
You keep cutting out. I don't know what's going on with you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You immediately, your brain went to what?
I said immediately my brain went to 83, 84. So,
Nope.
84?
84? Okay. Dom, take us home.
Pocket 86.
Whoa. Listen, you're all just hovering around the person who got the fucking bullseye. And let me tell you, Mike said, I'm coming for the back half of this year. Mike's got a fucking bullseye. Double points with an 85 locked in. If we did...
I mean, that shouldn't have worked, but this is a terrible game to go first in.
Mike locked it in. If we went off of the PC or Switch review scores, Dom would have got a bullseye. Todd, out of luck. Xbox with an 87. Okay. Game number 2. We're going to go off of a little game that released in February of 2016, and that game is Stardew Valley. This is reviewed on a lot of platforms. We are going to go off of the most reviewed, which is, to no surprise, PC. Todd, what do you think? Stardew Valley, PC review score.
86.
86. He's feeling it. He's feeling it. Tom, what do you think? Stardew Valley.
80.
Okay. Mike, 41 million sold on the charts, according to that list. Don't know how accurate it is. What do you feel?
90.
A 90. Okay.
I think people like that game. I have no idea.
They do.
You'd be correct in thinking people like that game, Mike. One off from another bullseye. Mike's on a hot streak. Mike's coming for a fucking sweepy sweep. Get the brooms out. Do I want to throw too much pressure on you right now, Mike? Do I want to say, Mike,
wait,
give
so
me
what was the actual
89? You said 90.
89. Okay.
Do I want to give you the year choice, or do you not want to have that power?
Stick with
Okay.
You're doing
Okay. We're gonna really go for it here. Which a game I don't think any of us are super familiar with, but it seems like people fucking play it because it's sitting at over 60 million sold according to that list. Released on 2013, Terraria. This is reviewed on a lot, I think more platforms than Stardew Valley, actually. Let's see, the most reviewed platform is the Xbox 360 with 39. So we're going to go for the Xbox 360 review scores for Terraria. Just double checking. Yes, 360 is the correct one. Okay. Dom, take us home. Terraria.
85.
85. Mike, what are you feeling? Terraria.
80.
Okay. Todd.
88. It's like what popped in my mind immediately.
88.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, clap it up for Mike's fucking sweep of the season. I don't know if there's been another sweep. Maybe one more sweep, maybe Dom. No bullseye. Very close though. One off again. 81. Mike's fucking right there. I feel like Mike should get triple points for a sweep, but
I don't need any triple points.
But that Mike logging in 4 big boy fucking points for 1 bullseye and 2 other just correct answers, putting Mike up to 28, a huge jump. Still has a way to go, but ends the week with Dom still in first, 43, Todd in second with 38, and Mike jumping up 4 points to 28. So getting close. There's probably a video game game show night in our future. So Mike, get your thinking caps on. Get you some extra points. But that'll do it for this week's episode 486. We appreciate you, and we will see you next time.